What is going on, my RV Insiders? I hope every one of you are having a great day. I'm Glenn and welcome to RV Insider. Today I have a 2025 Wildwood FSX 178BHSK. We got a bunkhouse slide kitchen. And a couple of unique things about this is in the FSX line, which has been fully featured to be lightweight and easily towable. And they try to stick as close to that as they can for their base, and then they make models based on those specifics. And let me tell you, there is a lot of stuff in here that we're going to go through. But before we go inside, if you're interested in an RV like this or any other ones that have been done on my channel, feel free to contact me. I am a brand rep for this and can sell these. And if you guys have any other questions or concerns or anything, leave them down in the comments. I have direct contact with the manufacturers, so whatever questions you guys have, feel free to post them and I will definitely ask them. But as we make our way inside, one thing you'll notice is just how bright it is in here. It looks very, very nice compared to some of the older models that had some of the brown notes. So having this light cream color with the gray is very nice. But we're going to start on this wall and work our way around as usual. First up, we have a JBL speaker in here. This is a little portable guy, so it just clips onto the wall, slides out. Little clip right there to put on your side. Have some tunes going. Very nice. Next, we're going to be going over to the seating area, which also turns into the bed. So it's not exactly a Murphy bed. It's more of a flip the couch down and put a mattress over it type of bed. So behind it is actually a split mattress that folds down after you fold this down. I'm not going to get into that right this second, but I will show you how it folds. Just a simple scissor style. And I'll go ahead and put it down since I'm gone this far. And it folds out into a custom king size. So what that is it's a little bit thinner on the width and a little bit shorter, but still has full length. I'm 6 foot. I can easily fit on half of it and still have a couple of inches front to back. So it is quite a bit. While we have this down, we have some space on each side of here, so we have some place to put some hangers, fold some clothes up, put them in there. We have an outlet in here, and we have a little cubby. When these first started getting these cutouts right here, they did mention that it was for CPAP, as requested by some of the people who bought specifically Wildwoods. That was what they were first marketed as. And they don't put that sticker on there anymore, but I just thought it was interesting because a lot of people asked if there was a place to put CPAP, and there you go. We got another outlet there with a USB and a USB-C. This is wired for solar. We got some overhead space right here. Nice big open cabinets like usual. Put your socks, underwear, maybe your kids up there. Moving over, we do have the accordion style shades in here. Keep it dark in here if you want. Real quick, I'm going to flip this back over just so I have a little bit of walking room in here. That is one thing, is when you're not using it, quickly put back into place. Underneath here we got some totes that come standard with it. Along with each side of the couch we have a little bit more storage space, and right there you can see one of the outside doors, and we got one over on this side as well. Same deal, we got an outside door and a complete pass-through, but we'll get to that. Over here we have a U-shaped dinette that will fold down into a bed. It also has a swing out table, so it makes it easy to get into the back of there and to put it back. This also swivels around all over the place, so if you want to do some figure eights with it, you can. Underneath here, we got some more storage options for you. They're nice slides. So you don't want these boxes over here underneath the bed. You can slide them in there, and you can slide them back out. Give you all that space back there to store some stuff. You can also store some stuff underneath of there if you're not using that full amount. And I believe that this comes out, so if you don't want to have a U-shaped dinette, you can make it into a full dinette. Moving over to this wall, we got an outlet, another USB and USB-C charger, a TV mount, along with the appropriate connection points, and we have the pre-wired Wi-Fi for King right there. Right here we have one of these old style kind of temperature gauges. We do have a Coleman 13,500 BTU AC in here and a 20,000 BTU furnace. So this is for the furnace, and the AC controls are actually located on the AC, and I accidentally just kicked that on. Moving over a little bit, we have our 1.5 bunk. I don't call them double bunks just because they're missing part of the corner, so they're 1.5 bunks. Under there we have some more storage, and let me see, and this one does have the hinge on it, so what that means is this will actually fold up so you can use more of this vertical space to store items, bikes, extra totes, whatever. Just gives you a little bit more extra space. Over here we have our 10.5 cubic foot refrigerator freezer. Really nice deep 12-volt fridge, and a really nice freezer area. Scooting over, we have this nice big round sink here. Be able to do all your dishes in. Residential style faucet there. There's a cabinet with the cover for the sink. I'll grab that real quick and show you what that looks like on there. There's what that looks like. Moving up here, we have our microwave. Make sure you can have that popcorn, that baked potato while you're out. Got our fan vent up here with a light to put over the stove. Again, I'm a big fan of these stoves because they have these cast iron tops. I'm really a fan of the cast iron tops. If you haven't seen if you have not seen any of my other videos, I always talk about these cast iron tops. They're nice. I like them. This countertop. This is a plastic molded countertop. So if you do end up using your stove for anything, do not set it directly on here. It will burn, it will mar, it will not look great when you're done. So always use a pot holder, pan, little thing that keeps heat off of the direct surface. Underneath the sink, we have a lot of storage under here. You get almost this full thing except for that little bit right there, but that's okay. And underneath the stove, we get 2 drawers to put utensils, maybe some herbs and spices, maybe a screw. Moving to the back, this is pretty typical for this size RV to see the sink in the corner along with the toilet because it gives you a little bit more leg room. So we've got the corner sink over here, outlet for any of your electronics that go in the bathroom, toothbrush, hair dryer, water pick, stuff like that. Nice sink, got some counter space to put those items on, soap. Got a medicine cabinet that's nice and deep, able to put a lot of stuff with a mirror on the front of it. Moving down here, underneath of the sink, we got some storage space. Sitting on the toilet check, got some space. Got some additional space over here. So, toilet check. Moving to the shower, we have a nice extra long pan in here, so extra space on the sides. I like to see the vent cover over the top of the shower in the bathroom because it gives you a little bit more headroom. And I'll show you why that matters. I'm about 6 foot, and if this was not here, I would only have about an inch, maybe 2 inches of space right here. But now that they put the vent cover in here, there's a little bit extra space. So if I do use the shower head, I can get it over top of my head without having to bend over, do anything special. So even though I wish they could find a way to get those couple extra inches back from underneath the shower, if they can't do that, this is a nice secondary option I like seeing them do, is put the vent cover over top of you in the shower. And you can vent out the humidity while you're taking a shower. So, let's take one last look in here. And now let's make our way outside. You can find the FSX line in both Wildwood and Salem, so you can get the same floor plan from each one. We're going to start at the front and make our way around. One thing I like seeing on these, and they've been doing this for a couple years now, is they've been putting this little caddy on here to be able to put your toe chains. Your 7-way sits in there. I like to hook my breakaway cable right in there with that when I'm done using it. That way it's in a good location off the ground, not getting rust. We do have a manual jack on here, a 20-gallon propane tank. Got full aluminum with a rock plate on the bottom. We have got solar hookup right there, so if you bring a portable panel, pull that off there, hook it right in there. Here is that pass-through, goes all the way to the other side over there. There's that door to the front. Right below that we have one of our stabilizers. Right here we have our Suburban Furnace output. Again, it's a 20,000 BTU, our freshwater connection. Right next to that we have our Suburban on-demand 6-gallon hot water heater. Again, outside shower on this one. We've got our 2 AC outlets on the front. This is something nice, is having an outside kitchen on here. So you got your capital griddle. So let's see if I can do this one-handed. So we got our griddle that comes out, and then we have our mini fridge over here. So keep your eggs and bacon or beer out here, and then put them directly onto the griddle in the morning, and then have yourself a cold one. We have our quick connect LP line here, which connects right there, and it connects to the 20-gallon or 30-gallon tank you decide to put on the front. Another stabilizer jack right next to it. We have a full-length awning, which I really like to see. They have really put a lot into this, with it not being a limited edition. This is something that they've carried year to year to year. So this is a floor plan that they really have dialed in. And this is a 12-foot awning on here, and it spans the entire length with LED lights. Super nice to see that. It literally, let's go all the way to the front here, right to where it starts curving is where this awning goes to. So it goes completely down the side. And since we're on this out view here, I love this siding they started putting on here. It's not that corrugated looking aluminum, it's more of like a bubble, and it kind of flows naturally, kind of like rolling hills. But the old paint colors were, the accents were gray and brown. Now they are gray and gold. Looks way better, looks much nicer. I think they've done a great job presenting this and making it more appealing. Now we're going to move to the back here. We have got the Lippert on-the-go ladder system. Well, the receiver at least. You can always purchase the ladder, but what that means is you have a fully walkable roof, which means you can do all your maintenance, check your seals, make sure there aren't any holes up there, stuff like that. And I highly recommend you do that 3 to 4 times a year, because if water gets in up there, I have seen some horrendous things happen to the roofs and walls of RVs with water damage. So please check those if you have the option. Right next to that, we have our Furrion rear view camera hookup. So easily, you take that cover off, you get the kit, put the camera in there, and then it comes with an LCD, an LED screen that you put into your vehicle, your tow vehicle, and you can see behind you. When you're on the highway, you can check behind you to see if there's cars coming. If you're backing into a tight space, it's easy for you to look behind. Very, very nice to have as well. Moving down here, we have our full-size spare on the back, and attached to our steel bumper that holds a stinky slinky, we have a cable coax input right here. Have another one of our manual stabilizers along with our low port drains right there. Moving over, we have our gray and black tank valves. You can tell they've color coded them now, so the gray tank and then the black tank. The gray and black tank both are 30 gallons, so you get a 30-gallon gray tank and a 30-gallon black tank. We have our 30 amp inlet, so for a shore power or twist lock style. We got our city water connection and our black tank flush right next to that. Moving along here, we got our slide out. We've got our other pass-through storage right here. And we got some technical specs here at the end. The dry weight of this particular RV is 4463. It's a hair under 23 feet. And the GVWR is 5645. So, I am curious, what do you guys think about the FSX 178BHSK? I think Wildwood has knocked it out of the park with this. This is, like I said, this is one of those units that they've been producing for a long time. They've been getting a lot of feedback for years on it, and that's why everything is on this. And they've done it all at a very cost-effective price. So I'm actually really excited to hear what your guys' thoughts are on this. It is a very good RV for what you get and the price of it at. Speaking of price, I'll put all the pricing information down below where you can find the latest and greatest pricing on it. I will put all the technical specs in the description below. If you guys are interested in an RV, this RV or an RV like this that we've done on the channel, you can contact me directly and I'd be happy to help you find one and get you set up with it. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. My name is Glenn, and I will see you guys in the next one.